Hello everyone, and welcome back to 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. Last time, we spent time with these two dudes.
Look at these boys.
Look at these boys. We spent some time with Nenji Ogata in the time loop that he was stuck in, who has been looking for the key, which we discovered is the D code, or we suspect is the D code. Turns out that Ogata's little mind palace, I guess time loop thing is actually his little mind palace. And it was a construct created by Okino, with not really the help of Hijiyama, but Hijiyama's there.
He's around. He's the muscle.
He's the muscle and facilitated getting Ogata unconscious in order to kidnap him and stick him in a brain time loop. So we did a little bit of probing around there. Ogata kind of figured out that Okino is the one running the thought time loop on him. And then we hopped over to Hijiyama to spend some time seeing like what the heck this boy's up to. Shenanigans.
Just working for Okino and you know, and imagining a better version of himself than the one that exists.
Truly. Working through feelings for Okino, working for Okino to get the plan underway for Ogata. Not really super clear on Okino's, I guess, motivation, other than Okino explaining that that he wants to stop this all from happening. Well,
and it
we'll
seems
see.
like whoever possesses the D code is the one that is responsible for basically that key controls the Deimos.
Yes.
And so whoever has the D code is sort of the problem at that moment. And Ogata discovered that the D code had been transferred over to Natsuno, but he's sitting on that information and not sharing with Okino, at least where we are in the timeline, because he's not sure what Okino wants.
Yes, and that plays right into the like what are Okino's motivations and yeah, what does Okino want here? And yeah, Natsuno Minami apparently has the D code. The D code controls the Deimos, and it is what is calling them to it as well, I think. No, well, that's different because all the kids have the thing that's calling the Deimos to them, but the D code is what controls them. But hold on.
I was like, what we going to? Yeah.
I want to be in here for a second because I want.
Sure.
I want to. Whoops-a-daisy. I just want to get a little bit of clarification with these two timelines, real quick, just for Hijiyama and Ogata.
Sure.
Okay, so there's some stuff. Sentinel pilot cadets in 1944. That's okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
everything before Hijiyama the Jacket Snatcher is in the past.
Yes, this is all 1944. There's something missing here. Hijiyama the Jacket Snatcher. Yep. I wanted to see where these played in. Okay, memories of Kiriko-san. That's whenever he's remembering.
And this is what we saw last time.
Yes, because these are all new.
Revisiting the school, looking at the old building, imagining that he's a suave flirt that was able to hit on Okino successfully, then freaking out and punching Ogata.
Decode broadcaster.
Yeah, this is when Okino realized that Ogata doesn't have the
It doesn't have the decode anymore. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And
but then they keep Ogata to be like, okay, I know you don't have it anymore. Our plan was to get it from you, but now you don't have it. So, let's come up with Plan B.
Yep. And that's why we put Ogata into the Mind Palace time loop to see, okay, where's the key? You clearly we think you might actually know who has it now. Even though you don't have it anymore.
So this is the time loop.
Yep.
This is outside the time loop.
Yep.
So this is all Ogata's timeline.
Okay.
Then beat. we get the scene where Okino tortures Hijiyama, so we might want to look on the main timeline where that falls, because clearly it's later.
Yeah, and this is where I want it, because this jump that happened.
Yeah, so that's not in response to whatever we were dealing with.
Yep, that was just a separate thing. I'm gonna scroll through here really fast. Okay,
You're really high up, so just as a heads up.
Yep, I see that. I'm thinking this is way further down. That's the sense I get. Ooh, there's Exterminator. That shit was peak. That was so good. That
was great. It's a really interesting sequence because there's so much packed into
it. So good. Okay.
We may have passed it. No, because it's after we get Ogata, after Ogata's back from here we go.
Yep, it's in here. So,
yep.
Won't you help me? Okay, this is all modern 40 years later, blah, 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 I can talk. Okay, Lovra, yep. Okay, and now this is...
I'm on to you is much farther down.
Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, okay, because this is all Ogata in the loop.
Yes.
Watch of the Kaiju. Okay, yep. Ogata in the loop, D-command.
Okay, so we still don't know. We don't know what that sequence with Okino was in response to.
No, but it's here.
Yep.
So some shit goes down, and then Okino ties up Hijiyama and starts being a bitch. Yeah. Like
no, definitely. And
there's something going on there. Yeah, we don't have information to know like what is going on in this situation yet. So do we want to go back to the Exterminator one, just since we were talking about it for a moment, just to see what the summary of it is? In the all of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, one sec. Exterminator.
There it is.
Natsuno Minami hides in one of the stalls in the girls' bathroom. Outside of the stall, the machines get into an intense battle. As things become quiet, Minami comes out of the stall only to be shot in the cheek by the android that looks like Tamao Karabe.
Okay, so just flagging, this is a great example. We know that this sequence told us a lot more than what is listed here.
Yeah, because
at least like that BJ is Mira, for instance.
Yeah, and that
there's something going on with 426.
There's something going on with 426. The android that looks like Tamao Karabe actually has the android Tomi possessing it instead. So yeah, like there's a lot in there that is not being conveyed in this.
Exactly. So that's just good for us to know. Okay, so who do we want to pick up with?
Oh, sorry, one sec. I'm just realizing I just popped over to Juro's timeline, and Sentinel infection event is the second thing listed on his timeline right now. So that's cool. Well, actually, you know what? This is Juro Karabe. I need to keep reminding myself. Juro Karabe. It's not Juro Izumi. Except in this moment here, right here it's called Izumi. Oh, Juro, you got a lot. Hello? Okay.
Yeah, that's the first scene.
That's the first scene. The beginning. The final battle begins. I'm assuming that's the kickoff into destruction. Like, the beginning scene is actually like leading us into destruction or something. I don't know. Yeah, okay, who do we want to hang out with? Great question. I kind of want to get my shit rocked. So, what if we picked up Mira?
Always fun, always a pleasure. Let's jump in with Mira.
Just because everybody is a thread in everybody's story. So I can say this for literally any character, but I feel like Mira is twofold because he's so ricocheting across time in a weird way and so intricately tied in so many people's stories, and also every single one of his remembrances are a trip. So let's go.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Last time we learned that Yuki is Natsuno's mom.
Yeah.
So
May 1985, clear skies. It's monitoring the Sentinel from Kaede River. Okay.
No matter where I am, at least the sunset is always the same.
BJ! BJ!
That scout unit is an alien from the future. At least that's what Natsuno-san says. The footage he showed us is allegedly from the future. If it's real, then how am I still alive 200 years from now?
Okay, so he's processing the projection that BJ was given from the future of himself and talking to Yuki mom and talking about dating Natsuno and stuff. Okay, yeah. I'm glad we're unpacking that. That's good, I think.
All I know for certain is that it's no ordinary scout unit.
And then was there something...
Probably Natsuno.
Yeah, you're right.
She's from 1985. She seems to know about the existence of other Sentinels. Is that how she's able to travel through time? Maybe there's another way. In any case, she appears to be a central figure in all this.
Yeah, I mean, you're incredibly perceptive and you're not wrong, and 100%. Probably even more of a central figure in this than we initially thought, honestly.
Exactly. As of last time, quite central.
Yeah, like her character, the way she's like portrayed, is very disarming, which I appreciate, and I think that's really cool. That like she's like, you know, the silly girl obsessed with aliens, and like her favorite movie is E.T., you know, like, and
she doesn't dream of the time that she in the future past murdered, you know, a dozen children. Like, you know, her stakes feel slightly different, and so it's good to see how they work into the broader framework.
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
Could she still be at school?
Do we want to just go to school and look for Natsuno?
Why not? Let's do it.
Let's do it. We like to follow the game where it leads us. I also like hanging out with Mira because he's voiced by Zach Aguilar, and I just really enjoy his performance.
It's a great performance.
Yeah, it's so good.
Hi.
Hi, Megami. Hello? Can I talk to you?
God, I almost called her Hamura again.
Megami,
I'm so sorry.
Oh, Miracle.
I've never done this. Playthrough ruined me.
It really, it's so consistent. It's funny. Hi.
Megumi-san.
Oh, bye, Fluffy.
Hi, Fluffy.
Do you know where the track room is?
Yes.
Huh.
Oh, right. Have you seen Juro around anywhere?
No.
I see. Maybe he went home already. For dinner tonight, what should I make?
I can present something?
Hamburger.
We could have hamburger.
Again?
No, that's all right. I'm fine with anything.
Well, let's see. We've had nothing but meat these last few days. I think I want to make some fish for Juro. Okay, I better run to the store. I'll see you later.
And me also, because I live with you. You want to make fish for me also because I'm a human being that exists within your radius. No, okay.
It's for Juro only.
I see. I understand.
Mira, you can have leftover hamburger. That's fine.
This sounds great. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
What terrible roommates.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll run to this other end here. There's nothing.
You go inside. I think you want to go to the track.
I want to go to the athletics.
Natsuno-san's over there.
Oh, she is? Or you're just going to the building where she is? Usually. Oh, Shinonome's here.
Interesting.
I'm going to go poke around.
You again.
She left! What the hell? What the fuck? Yeah, me again. Hi.
Minami isn't here today.
Oh.
Must have been really important. She even ditched practice.
She's time traveling right now.
Is that so?
Or running from robot.
That too. Yeah. That's true.
Hey, are you Minami-san's boyfriend?
How far have you two gone?
Well, ask me 200 years from now, and then maybe.
What? No, you've got it all wrong.
Little blushy hat.
Yeah.
Do you happen to know where she went?
Oh, there she is.
She didn't leave.
She's hiding.
All she said was that she was in a hurry, but I don't know where she went.
I know where. She went over to Tokisaka Shrine.
Ah, okay.
What's she doing there?
Not sure. I didn't ask.
Yep. Hey,
Shinonome is like, I see. Uh-huh. Now she's gone.
Shinonome. God damn it. Okay.
She went to the shrine.
She went to the shrine. Yep.
Tokisaka Shrine, huh? That's where I first met her. But it was back in my own era.
I'm gonna follow the game.
Mm-hmm.
Lead me along, video
Let's
game.
just keep on cruising.
Yep. Oh, she is there. She is
following
there.
We're leading her there.
Amazing. The shrine's hardly changed at all. The surrounding thicket, on the other hand,
It's been filled in with buildings.
that has changed
Yeah.
considerably.
Shinonome, you still following? Guess I'll examine.
I don't see Natsuno-san anywhere. I wonder if she's hiding behind the trees again. What I'd
What
give to
trees?
see that.
There are the big metal steel building trees.
I see. I see.
Yeah. Oh,
Uh-oh. Shit.
someone's warping in.
So it looks like this is working again.
Yeah. Oh, she's
No
back.
luck. We couldn't find it.
Oh
Okay,
my
so yeah,
God.
she was time traveling.
She was. Okay, so Tokisaka Shrine gate is currently working. Okay, so when BJ was saying we need to get to Tokisaka Shrine, we were questioning like, okay, can you even use it again? And it looks like it's working.
Seems like the answer is yes.
Okay.
I wonder where it could be.
Natsuno-san.
Whoa!
Hello. That's me as a robot. What?
What's up, me? Hello.
Hello.
No paradoxes. No paradoxes.
Nope, none in this game.
Whoa! Hey! What are you doing out so late? And why are you here, of all places?
Natsuno-san. What was that just now?
BJ. No.
I
yeah,
wish
time
I could.
travel.
Yeah.
There was a big flash of light and you just appeared. Just like when I came to this era in my Sentinel. Same flash of light and everything. Come to think of it, this happened at the shrine back when we first met, too. There was a similar flash, almost like lightning. I get it now. You have to come here to travel through time.
What do we do, BJ?
Please tell me what's going on. I just want to go home.
BJ?
Are you just going to leave your sentinel behind?
Oh. Good play, BJ. Go ahead, hit him where it hurts.
Yeah, I mean, it's like he knows him or something.
He's got insight.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's how you got here. What are you going to do with it?
I can still talk to you.
You're dead set on this then? You definitely want to go home?
What can I present? The
Rabbit?
Sentinel? Oh.
Or, yeah, Chihiro.
Oh,
yeah.
sister. Want to go home from
Yeah.
his sister, yeah.
I'll figure out how to deal with the Sentinel later. It's Chihiro, my little sister. If there's any chance she made it out of that hell alive, then I have to find out.
Okay, that makes sense. BJ, think you can make it happen?
BJ? Oh,
Yeah.
apparently BJ's like, yeah, sure. I'll do myself a solid.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess. Come on.
Please.
Fine.
We weren't far off.
Activate gate. Setting coordinates to Sector 5.
Sector 5 is what
Initiating shift.
1945 is referred to as. Ryoko. Hello.
That data unit. So it was with Natsuno Minami all this time.
Okay, so you remember BJ at this point.
Interesting. Okay.
Because we know she interacts with BJ
Yeah.
at some point, but
Yep. Yep.
Are we back? Is it really that easy to travel through time?
Pretty cool, huh?
If we have the power to travel freely through time, can't I just send the Sentinel back to before the war starts?
No, we've got
It's not free.
Yeah, it's not free. We have set points.
Nope, that's impossible. We can't just jump around as far as we want. We can only travel 40 years at a time. Besides, this is as far back in the past as we can go.
I see. That's unfortunate. For now, let's find Chihiro.
All right, let's go.
Okay, which way should I go?
To the right. We've been there before.
Yeah,
That's the way that town is.
She's
right.
most likely at an evacuation shelter. If not, then I might find her at the Kurabe's house.
Move out.
Let's go. Okay. Oh. Hello. Oh.
Big old G-molars.
Yeah.
What's going on? The place is deserted. The factory and station are both empty. Radios are down. No one's answering. Where is everyone?
You see that?
It's that creature.
Okay, so that thing is an alien weapon, and it's here to invade Earth. The Sentinels were created to fight them off. This is just like what happened in the city from the future. After the aliens invaded, everyone was gone. Wait, if people are disappearing in the past, what's happening to everyone in my era?
I can consider something. American weapons, maybe?
I don't know.
The kaiju aren't secret US military weapons. They're alien invaders
Yeah.
from the
yes.
future.
Good guess.
And the Sentinels are the tools we need to defeat them.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's go look around. Oh,
That's...
I didn't go very far. Oh! It's Tamao.
Hey, Tamao.
Is it the real Tamao?
Great question.
Tamao-san!
Or
What happened?
the Tamao Prime?
Vital signs are failing.
Ooh, that's not good.
Condition is too critical for life support.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's not good.
Tamao-san,
Fuck.
where's Chihiro?
Chihiro-chan is...
Oh,
We've got a flashback.
Tamao's
for
flashback.
Tamao.
Uh-oh.
Oh! Uh-oh.
Goto-san, what are you doing?
Please calm down, Miss Morimura.
Chihiro-chan!
Something about calling her Miss Morimura in her little child form just like kind of took me out for a moment.
Where do you plan on taking her?
I apologize for what I've done to you, but you have no reason to worry.
Wait!
Goto.
Renya Goto has been added to the thought cloud. If we get Goto in our carousel from this, that's
That'd be a weird way to do it.
Wild behavior video game.
The one who was giving you medicine. Tamao-san!
What the fuck? What does that mean? What?
She disappeared.
Great question.
What was that?
Hey, you want it? You were like, I'm gonna pick Miura's because
I wanna
wacky things always happen.
I
Yeah.
get my shit rocked, and here we are.
Yeah.
What's that? Why did she disappear? I thought we didn't have like time paradoxes, like, or something. I don't know. What is that? Was she a hologram? Like, huh? Natsuno's like, may she rest in peace. Like, what'd she do? She's just disappeared.
Universal control
Huh?
has shifted her.
Oh. Universal control?
Does that mean the aliens got her?
Probably.
I'm sorry. I love BJ.
BJ Miura is
BJ's like, yeah, you know what? Sure, not to know aliens.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The aliens got her, probably.
whatever it takes for you to comprehend what's going on and keep you moving.
God.
I don't give a fuck. That's so funny.
Probably is the funniest thing you could possibly have said, BJ.
It's so good.
It's likely that everyone is being held there
Oh.
until this world comes to an end.
What? A 2B
Universal, yeah.
Universal Control took her and
And
it's like,
everyone is being held until the world ends.
or at least until this time, like this part or this timeline ends or something. I don't know. What does that mean? What? I don't know. I'm just, I just fucking, editorialized out of that. So I just made shit up. Oh my God. No way, no way. Yeah!
Congratulations. Hey, Allison, we have 13 playable characters.
Let's go!
Our very special boy has finally come home.
Our most special
After kidnapping a child that might be Miss Morimura, the teacher.
I can't believe I called that. I didn't expect that to happen, but also
That's such a funny way for that to happen.
welcome to the story, Renya Goto. I guess we gotta start with you. Alright. What's your deal, most special
That's a
boy?
great question. That's a fantastic question.
Oh my God. Final battle a few weeks earlier. 1985. Hi, everybody.
What do you think you're doing, Goto-kun? I believe I told you using the gate is prohibited.
Tell me, Miss Morimura, is history one of your better subjects? I have some theories myself. I'd like to know if they're accurate. For example, the true location of the lost nation of Yamataikoku, and the truth behind the Hanoji incident. How Oda Nobunaga really died. Unfortunately, my paper in middle school was bound to the failures of our historians. In theory, I could update it into a full report.
You want to do some time traveling?
In theory, at least. A shame that the gates are locked to specific points in time.
What are you really working towards?
It's simple. I want to know the truth.
The truth is out there. Morimura.
Are you all right? This isn't like you.
Oh, I'm in another plane of desks. I didn't intend to do that for my wiggling.
That implies
like
an
moving
understanding of what is like me.
Huh.
Or at least, that you believe you understand me.
That's not the point. You need to stop using the gate. I'm going to seal this place off.
Okay, because I was about to comment. We've never heard of a
Sounds
gate
like
here.
you've got something to hide.
In the school, like in the
Yeah.
science room. No, I had no idea.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, we use the one at the shrine all the time, but apparently there's been one right under our nose.
what the fuck?
Which maybe suggests why everyone's holed up here.
That would make sense because then you can just like say, all right, everyone, come into the third floor science room.
Exactly.
Blammo, everyone
Because like
shifts.
otherwise, why not just all work at, Shikishima or something like that? But
Yeah.
here, it's like, no, we need to be here.
Yeah, we have a gate set up in school. We can move quickly when we have to. Yeah, that does make sense when you think about it that way.
I don't know what you're...
Wait.
Oh.
Perhaps a personal notebook seems a bit archaic, but it does present certain advantages. Digitized data can be altered, fabricated, falsified. No intelligent person should trust it. But you already know that, don't you?
What are you doing, my guy? What is your deal?
I mean,
You
we don't
are
know
acting
much.
strange,
Sorry.
after all.
I was just gonna say, like, Goto's kind of a mystery to us because he's too young to be part of the the older crew that we know, the Miss Morimura, Ida, sort of, maybe Izumi. We don't really know what's going on there.
Yeah.
We really have no idea what's going on with Izumi at any given time.
True.
And then separately, we know that Goto had enough like political power to be on the rooftop during that last assault. So like giving commands or at least helping with it. So like we don't really know what his deal is.
Not at all. He like, and I know I brought this up before, he has essence of like of immortal person, you know? Like he has the aura of undying and ever unchanging and ever present. And I don't know what that means, and I just get this uncanny feeling from Goto. But like he's so informed and he's so involved, and he's clearly moving parts like for characters here, you know? Like what is his deal? I propose that he's an AI, which I actually kind of still hang on that theory a little bit right now. But I don't know. Yeah, you're right. We have no idea what his deal is.
I hardly think you're in a position to talk. If anyone's changed, it's you. I can only wonder why.
What are you?
Miss Morimura, my question is, who exactly are you?
Oh! Morimura shortly after meeting. 2104! Hi, everybody.
Yeah, this is sort of what I mean. Oh, hi, Okino.
For us?
Look at this crew!
This is a crew. This is definitely a crew.
What is this crew? Oh my god. It's all the people with their greasy little fingers and everything. Like
Yeah. No, you're right. This is a suspect group of people right here.
Yes. Did the scout unit have anything for us?
Well, the surface is a total loss.
Well, we know Okino claims that they're the one that made the Sentinels, right? Is the creator of the Sentinels.
Also, this, I believe, was the time where Tomi asked to be brought back in time from.
Say that
Tomi
again?
robot.
Oh,
the Tomi robot was
yes.
like, it's, the surface is a loss. You can't leave. Bring me back in time.
That's right. Yeah. Surface is a loss. Yep.
The automated factories are all running at full capacity.
This is 2104? Is the year? Okay.
They're mass-producing kaiju.
Whoa. Hi, I can move. I can talk to only Okino. Hi.
Hey, getting used to everything?
The technology itself isn't so different from 40 years ago. The real surprise was finding that it's all been integrated into one unified system.
You sure don't seem like someone from your time.
Okay, so Goto's from 40 years ago. Okay. Interesting. Or at least that's the claim here.
How are things looking?
40 years ago from 2104, from where we are currently. Huh.
About like we expected.
Naturally.
All the nuclear plants are stable. Seems like it's the same for other countries too.
Defensive measures. They want to ensure nothing interrupts production.
Automated factory has been added to the thought cloud. All I can do is present that. Okay.
So, these factories, are they particularly large?
It's more about how they got totally automated. That was back in 2080.
Okay.
They started functioning as part of a network instead of individual units.
A worldwide network comprising 1.2 billion factories.
That's too many factories.
It is. Definitely too many.
That's too many factories. How big are they little factories? Are they mini factories? Because that's so many. How do we fit that
They
many?
must be small.
Each one makes one?
It's like a little warehouse.
Yeah. Each factory produces one singular kaiju.
Yeah. I'm picturing like a Pet Boys, and it just rolls out a little piece of a kaiju, piece by piece.
Yeah, right?
All fully integrated and synchronized.
That actually might be the case. It might be they all create pieces and they get assembled. Yeah.
Based on a client's request, the computer designs a blueprint. From there on, everything is fully automated. Assembly, production, even cost-effective ordering of parts. The human element was no longer necessary for those processes.
So it's a manufactory that can mass produce anything on a global scale.
Did it Skynet itself and now it's just going on its own? I mean, it's not, because all of this is human created, I guess, but
well, but we know that there's intelligent AI by this point.
It's true. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
At least humanoid intelligent AI.
Yep. Yes. Oh no. Thank you, Gina.
And we also know that Morimura and Izumi tried to bomb a facility to stop them from being able to make intelligent AI.
That's true.
Because they knew that would end the world.
I thought that was a Sentinel factory that they were trying to blow up.
No, it was intelligent AI.
It was an AI. Okay. Cool. Okay, neat. So we have killer AI, but also in conjunction with people. I mean, it's all been created by humans. I mean, Ida went on a diatribe about how like we are the cause. I'm assuming it is our creations have gotten out of hand. It's kind of referential situation too. I don't know. We'll see. Oh my god. Oh god. The situation's so complicated.
Oh boy. That is a true statement.
Okay.
Goto-kun, are you holding up?
These grand revelations don't really faze me anymore.
Automated factory.
We checked on the plants in Kolkata and Chennai.
Since they're the largest plants of this era and all.
Their production rate has doubled over the last 3 days.
Just like last time. The timing matches up too.
Not long now. They'll make their move soon.
Oh, I talked to you again.
Morimura-san, regarding my home time, that is the year 2064.
Is that timeout? I guess. Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
You're certain we'll face a similar attack?
We don't have long until they appear in 2064.
Who's all from 2064 again? It's Goto. Oh my gosh.
So this is where it gets complicated, right?
In theory.
Because I think Izumi is.
That's what I was gonna say. I thought Izumi
and then also
and Megami.
Chihiro bounces around, man. No, Megami's from 2025.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yep, with Tomi.
Megami is walking with Tomi, and then the boy from the future bounces in a Sentinel. That's Jiro Izumi.
That's right.
Bouncing in from 2064.
That's right. Yep.
Chihiro's weird. By which I mean, she flashes onto the bridge in 2064, and Ida's there, and meets her there.
That's right, and she's an adult by then too.
No, she's a kid.
Oh, wait, you're right.
So she bounces from I think 21 whatever to 2064 as a kid.
Okay.
And then meets Ida there, I think. And Ida was like, I was told to meet you on Sumire Bridge.
That's right. Oh my gosh, yeah, she's a mess. And then if we think it's the same person, she's actually from 1945. But was like rescued / abducted and then moved around in time. Potentially. If
I'm
that's
doing
the same
a big
person.
shrug dance. I don't know, man.
Okay. Well.
I'll also note, Ida said something interesting in this conversation. He said the timing matches up. It's the same as last time.
Which is making me think, which last time is he referring to? Is he referring to...
I think it's worth pondering what he means there, because we're now, we're at the farthest forward that we've seen other than like the space station stuff.
That was literally the only thing I could start thinking of is that time. Is like, do they...
Which we've definitely seen, don't get me wrong, but...
Do they start working
could be
backwards?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That much we know. It'll be just like last time.
Just like last time. Which time was that?
No,
And so
not
what Ida
quite.
said, it's like last time, and Chihiro was like, yeah, no, I understand what you mean by that. So that's interesting. That's just it. That's intriguing.
But it's also not quite the same, at least Ida's suggesting here. What does that mean?
This time, we have the Sentinels.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's it. The Daimos attacking a time before the Sentinels were created to fight them. So is that the first attack? The first time they were fully made and mobilized in like 2187, like in that part of the future? Ah.
I wish you could see my face, Journey. It's elaborate and expressive and complex.
The time when fucking Ryoko Shinonome kicks it off. Our future version of
Maybe.
her. I don't know. We're making a lot of references to future versions of ourselves from a future like time that we know, like that we're. That's what I'm saying. Like work back from. Like I want to spend all my time in 2187. I want to see all of the juicy.
Yeah, that's my
shit
favorite
that
part
went down.
about this conversation and just this game as a whole, which is that we treat time in reverse,
Yes!
effectively, and that's just very interesting. But we don't actually know the mechanism of that or how that works. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true. Interesting that Ida's saying, no, this time we've got the Sentinels. So fascinating. Okay.
True.
Oh, I can still talk to you.
Anything on your end?
Loosely speaking.
We managed a partial data dump from the underground mainframe. Goto-kun?
It's an archived news report concerning a certain scandal. More important, though, is its date of recording.
When's the data from?
The year 2188.
2188. Sorry, I keep saying it's 8788 because it's we see some events from both of them. Scandal. Tell me more.
In other words, far in the future, even more so than our current temporal position, 2104.
Okay. Scandal involving Shinonome, perhaps? I don't know. Or
well,
one
let's
of
see.
our other
Let's
characters?
click. Let's find
Let's
out.
see it.
What? Let's see it?
Yeah. Let's check it out.
Oh, I can't do it yet because I have to present. Oh, wait. Hold on.
Yeah, we're gonna all watch it.
Oh, could I not do this? Oh, this is just to consider. Hold on.
Yeah.
They
one
all
moment.
function as part of a unified global manufacturing network. By its protocols, all 1.2 billion factories worldwide remain in automatic, perpetual production, and their sole output are these mechanized kaiju, which we know as the D-Forces.
Okay. Yep. All right, let's watch this scandal video.
Future scandal.
Hello.
Before dawn on the 20th, 8 Newman Inc. executives were taken into police custody, charged with human trafficking and illegal cloning.
Holy shit.
Their established motive was to tamper with human memories. Authorities consider this an organized effort and are pursuing further charges. Mind-hacking crimes have been on the rise in recent years.
Oh my god. I was saying clones. We've got clones. Clones are in play.
By exploiting nanomachines such as interlocutors,
Ah,
malefactors can overwrite stored memory information in cerebral synapses.
we know that's happening in our various
We've got a
children.
few instances of that.
This technique has recently been used to enable other associated offenses. These arrests come after a string of similar cases, including culprits criminally downloading memories onto another body. Evidence suggests these are attempts at a kind of technological reincarnation, and we've already seen more than 460 arrests connected to this practice.
Wow. Oh boy. Fascinating. What the fuck? Okay.
A log concerning the scandal involving Newman Inc.
This is the first time we've heard Newman Inc.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is.
Okay.
The report is dated 2188. Some of their executives were taken into police custody. The crime in question was apparently attempting to use nanotechnology to, in theory, take over physical bodies.
Anyone want to talk about this with me?
I didn't know it was even possible to download memories.
The crime apparently occurred in June of 2188.
Ida-kun.
That's not all. Let him finish.
Regarding this Newman, I found one more log that could be relevant. This report is from March, about 3 months prior to the other log.
All right.
Okay.
Future merger.
Future merger. Okay.
Newman Inc., the tech giant known for interlocutors, has been acquired
Also
by
notably-
Shikishima through a takeover bid.
I was gonna say Shikishima probably took it, huh? Yeah. Notably.
Well, and I was also going to say, notably, Chihiro and Ida clearly know something about this.
Yeah. Because they started talking to each other, and Ida's like, no, let him do his thing. Yeah. Okay, so Newman Inc. is the creator of the interlocutors, and then Shikishima acquired it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Therefore, it's Shikishima.
Yeah. Yep.
Shikishima's CEO had this to say.
Nanotechnology has made leaps and bounds over the 22nd century.
Oh, you are so gonna be a guy. Which child are you? Which one? You can't just throw this.
Question.
You can't just throw this almost full body character art up on the screen here and expect me not to say that like this is also going to be a child or a man.
This is the head of Shikishima.
This is the head of Shikishima. This is the head of Shikishima. You're right. You're right. You're correct. Okay. Oh, is this old man Ogata from the future? Like, oh no. Oh. Nanotechnology has made leaps and bounds over the 22nd century.
Now, even the human body can operate with all the power of a supercomputer. Interlocutors have paved the way for humanity's next step in evolution. For any one of us, all it takes is a thought, and we can have the world itself at our fingertips. With the brilliant minds at Newman driving our nanotech business, we look forward to a brighter future for Shikishima and all our affiliates.
With this acquisition, Shikishima now sits among the top 3 in global market share of interlocutors.
What am I to do with any of this? Oh my god. Okay. Future merger, I'm going to consider this.
3 months prior to the Newman Inc. incident, Newman was acquired by the conglomerate Shikishima with these interlocutors. Apparently some kind of nanomachine information technology. They've become one of the world's top megacorps.
Okay, yeah. And then they immediately started using it to try and download memories and do all sorts of, like, unethical experimentations on people! What do you think, Okino?
They kept talking about those interlocutors. You think that's the nanomachines inside our own bodies?
Most likely.
You got anything to say? Chihiro Morimura?
So Shikishima's at the heart of this, too. At least we know we weren't wrong. This all began in the future after all. Still, 2188. 2104 is the furthest we can shift into the future.
Oh.
So we can't go to 2188.
Oh, so we don't know what went down. Or
Also,
at least
this
they
is
can't-
interesting. We just learned that there's it's a time chunk. It's 1944 to 2104.
1944 to 2104. Yeah.
We can't go earlier than 1944. We can't go later than 2104.
It's restricted. Yeah. It's not only restricted by the 40-year gaps and like the specific locations and times that you can go to, but also
for some reason it's this block.
That block cannot be, can't go forward or back from. Okay. What the fuck?
It's a shame.
Why would
but
that be?
I don't think we can verify this ourselves.
Yeah, like why would that be? Why would that be put in place? I mean, it was clearly done intentionally. I mean, to me, it seems like it's whatever went down in 2188, whoever kicked that off, or parties who kicked it off, wanted to ensure that no time travel could take place to that time to intercept it or stop it. So there's some sort of mechanism potentially in place that is forcing this, like, multi-time apocalypse. What the fuck? Okay.
I think we should drop this lead for now.
What? Mortimer, I don't know about that. I think we should pursue it to its fullest extent.
But how? They can't go to check.
I guess you're right. They can't go to 2188. Yeah.
And it's also
true.
This information defies reason. And that doesn't mean it's wrong because it aligns with everything that we've seen so far. But if this is them figuring this out in the first place, Chihiro is like, "Oh, I guess it really did start in the future." That if that's where they're at, there is a future broadcast of people talking about a merger between two tech companies while the surface of the planet is uninhabitable right now. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those tricky things where it's like, that makes sense, but it also, there's no way to confirm it because it is incompatible with what we are currently seeing.
Yeah, that is a good point. And it's like, why even pursue that in the situation that we are in now when there are other things that we need to be pursuing that we actually can get find leads and get answers on,
Exactly. And also, it is kind of a brain fuck. And like, Natsuno just commented on that, which is like, she and Miura go back to 1945 and everyone's gone.
Yes, it's bizarre. Yeah.
Everyone is dead or gone or whatever. And she's like, well, what's going on in my time?
Yeah.
If everyone's gone in the past,
then the future is null. Like, it's fucked,
But it's not. And so, like, that, I think that's part of why it's so tricky for Chihiro and Ida to be like, let's hunt down, this lead. It's more like, let's keep this in mind, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. And especially if I don't know if this is the case, but if they are learning this in real time right now too, then it's definitely even more of a mindfuck where it's like, okay, we're gonna have to like, we need to get more information. We'll unpack this later. Yeah. Huh.
Better to focus on protecting Goto-kun's hometown instead.
Maybe so. We're almost out of time, so we'll need to move quickly. Best to return to the school in the year 2064. We'll need the cooperation of the other two compatibles.
Goto-kun, we should focus on putting the Sentinels through the combat sims. I hope you can join me.
Sure.
The other two compatibles being Shinonome and
Izumi?
My apologies, Miss Morimura.
Yeah, I was gonna say A, but yes, I guess so. And then, hey, look, yeah.
A makes more sense. It's 2025. We've got baby Morimura. What's happening?
Yeah. Fascinating, right? Hard cut from there to 2025 with baby Morimura.
Oh my god, this game.
So we've seen these two outside of the kidnapping that we witnessed a moment ago.
That's true.
We've seen these two together before.
Yeah, a couple times. Yeah.
Making arrangements in 1985 proved somewhat difficult. I'm sorry we've had to remain here the past few days.
Not much we can do if it's an emergency.
Oh, okay. Oh, do you have memories? Do you have, are you a clone? Are you an android? There's so many things you could be. Are you the actual little baby Chihiro? Who even knows?
I have to ask.
The way you're speaking right now makes me think.
I mean, Goto is calling her Miss Morimura.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. She's like shifting around in bodies too. Like, that's definitely happening to her, right? Let's keep talking.
Was it absolutely necessary to dress me up like this?
Does it bother you? Considering the age you appear, well...
Yeah, okay.
It struck me as the most inconspicuous choice.
The age you appear right now. Yeah, okay. Oh.
You're not having trouble walking, are you, Miss Morimura?
You should probably just call me Chihiro. Otherwise, we'll seem suspicious in public.
What's going on?
Okay, Chihiro. San.
Better drop the san, too. Honestly, I'm surprised you were able to find me at all.
That was so funny.
A certain data log helped.
What?
I found records that your mind had been transferred.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, we
into
did
the
just
young
learn
child
about
standing before me.
Yep. We let
that tech. Yeah.
Yep. We literally just learned it. Okay. Mine got transferred into the young child standing before me. Yeah, that does seem to check out. So are you hiding? Miss Morimura, what are you doing? Why did you transfer yourself into a body of a younger version of yourself?
I think a major question is when are we?
Yeah.
Because notably, there is a portion in our timeline where Miss Morimura is fucking dead. So.
Oh. Fuck.
Yeah, I think a major question is when are we?
That's a great point. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
This body is a juvenile clone of me.
Okay. Now they're just coming out and saying it. Okay. This is your clone. We've put your brain in your baby clone. Okay.
I ran an experiment to see if I could restore my compatibility. It turned out to be a failure.
Oh.
That's why I sealed my memories.
Oh.
I guess the log from that experiment got preserved.
Uh-huh.
This compatibility, that'd be the ability to control the gate and the Sentinels?
You need compatibility to control the mainframe. I was once compatible myself. But after everything got rewound, I lost that power. Maybe it's hard for you to see how crucial that ability is. But you'll understand soon enough.
What the fuck?
There was a new word in that.
Other than with compatibility, or
I guess there was 2 new words in that.
Yeah, compatibility, and what else did she just say?
Just the phrase rewound.
Rewound. It was weird. What does that mean? Rewound. Ugh. Oh no. Oh, okay. I don't like the implications.
I think compatibility has come up before this. In that there are people that are compatible with the Sentinels. Mm-hmm. This explanation expands that and seems to suggest that it's not just compatibility with the Sentinels, but the mainframe as a whole.
Yep, and the gates and like just being able to use the whole system. Okay. Mm-hmm. Is the giant UFO under the city the mainframe? Is that the fucking? Let me talk to Chihiro some more.
What's going on with my actual body?
Your actual body?
She's acting like a completely different person.
Oh.
My theory is that someone's taken control of her.
Oh my god. When, and where is your actual body? Is this when we started up top? When we were talking to Morimura in the school?
And Goto's like, you're a different person. I don't know you anymore.
Yeah, literally. It's like, literally, it's another person. What?
You're saying she got mind hacked?
She's clearly behaving very differently, at least.
Maybe the joke is that it's still Morimura and she's just, having changes of heart and character growth. That could be kind of funny. But this theory is interesting. I mean, we know that people are uploading and downloading memories and taking over bodies, and there are androids with memories that are hopping into other androids' bodies, and we got clones.
Absolutely.
I'm falling apart.
It seems like she's working against the Sentinel project. It's like she's been influenced by 426. Or the man himself may just be wearing her face.
That certainly explains why you woke me up. Not much to go on, though. Either way, we'll have to do some more investigation. I can see it's been quite a while since my memories were sealed. 5 whole years.
Don't you throw in other timelines, game. 5 years since her memories were sealed. When was that?
And now 4 sectors have gone dark. Talk about a rude awakening.
4 sectors have gone. Where can you not go to right now in 2025? Oh my god.
First, you'd better catch me up on major developments in the last 5 years.
Easy enough. Hardly comfortable surroundings for a briefing, though. I'll explain over in 1985.
Oh my god.
Well, we know they refer to the different 40-year.
That should do it for preparations.
Sorry, go ahead.
Never mind. Nothing. Never mind.
No, please, Gina, speak.
I was gonna say we know at this point that the terminology they use to keep in mind the different 40-year time increments are sectors.
Yes.
So
yeah, that's
what sectors have gone dark by the time by where we're at. I mean, most of them, right?
Yeah, I guess
1944, 1945 is
2064.
Off. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really just 1985 right now. That's like fine.
Yeah, that's true. Cause like what? Yeah, like 2104 went down, 2164, 1944.
And they were in 2025, which was down. So
yeah. Actually, that makes sense.
Yeah, what she's saying is not that wild. It is accurate to what we know at that point.
Yeah, when you actually pause to think about it, the way
also,
she framed
5 years.
It, though.
I don't know how old Chihiro is supposed to be, but I think she means since like Chihiro was a baby. Because okay, what she was saying is that she tried to like implant her memories into a clone, but the compatibility didn't stay, so she sealed her memories because her compatibility didn't transfer.
Yeah.
And it seems like Goto abducted that clone with memories and woke her up.
Oh, okay.
That's what we saw from Tamao.
That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, so he was going to grab her and then yep. Okay. Wow. The connections here. That would make sense because we were in Mura's timeline. That's how we got Goto unlocked anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to think about it forwards and backwards too, and how we
exactly.
Get the
this is not chronologically the next step.
Yeah. Okay. UFO mainframe. Cool. They might have said that before, and I forgot. But I'm going to say it a couple more times out loud here. Cool. Great. Is it really a UFO though? Or is it just the spaceship from 2188 that's crash landed and buried under the ground? I don't know. We don't know what happened in 2188. So.
And then a city the size of Tokyo is just on top of it?
It looked pretty big in space, I gotta say. I don't know. They had a whole They have a whole fucking fabrication system. Like
they do with over 1 billion factories.
They have 1 billion factories. They were remaking cities to match old ladies' memories from 200 years ago. Like, you know, everything's possible. Yeah.
No, I'm not arguing against it. You're absolutely right.
All of the.
It is possible.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. How'd it get there?
Now, let's see if the biometric authentication works.
I love the art of this too. Can I just take a step back and just say how like rich and detailed and amazing the art is all the time? It has no business.
This game looks so good.
Right?
So good. And it uses its art style to its fullest and always with grace.
Yes.
Like it is a remarkable looking game.
God, it has like no business looking this beautiful all the time. Oh, start off. Hold on. Consider something. Compatibility. Let's do that.
This refers to the humans who can control the UFO's mainframe.
Oh my god.
Those compatible have nanomachines implanted in their bodies.
Okay. Yep. Oh.
Did it go through?
Koto, what are you doing?
Looks like that got me past the initial barrier at least. Now, with Miss Murimura's ID, I should be able to get into her logs. Found it. One of the logs she left behind.
Okay.
Today's date is March 2nd, 2100.
Oh, hi, hello. Okay. You're in a Sentinel, I think?
But with clothes on.
But with clothes on? Okay. March 2nd, 2100. Okay.
Well, I guess there's no point in putting a date to these logs. We've probably got 4 years left until the invasion begins.
You're exactly on the money there.
I ran an experiment on my clone. I wanted to see if I could make her more compatible. I had more than enough data stored in Sector 0. She would have had all my memories. However, I could not establish compatibility in the clone. No more than I could in myself. Maybe there really is no way we can survive this. Not even Ida-kun knows about this experiment. I've kept this attempt secret from everyone. The memories I implanted in the clone have been sealed. I left her in 1940 under the Miura family's care.
Okay, so that's why she's there, and that's why Miura thinks that Chihiro is his sister, I guess.
Yeah.
Where does that connect?
Like it.
Yeah.
And this is only 4 years before, you know.
Yeah. Yep, before the invasion happens. Okay, so that's when Goto pops back.
Meaning that, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
He left her in 1940, so it all happens simultaneously? Are the attacks all happening at a 4-year interval? Are they? They are. They're all at 64, 44, 84. No, 85.
Well, they're at 40-year intervals.
They're at 40-year intervals, but I mean.
But time does progress.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, so
it would have been 1940 and 1980, and you know.
Yeah, like it's 2100 right now. Yeah. Okay, interesting. 20. Okay.
It's not. It's like you don't always.
Sorry, I didn't mean to click that.
Someone separate from me.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that like it's 40-year intervals, but day-to-day time is still progressing. So
yes, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
and the 40 years sort of like with them.
Yeah, yes, that's true. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so she did this is when she did the clone experiment log thing.
Yeah.
I mean the progression.
She wanted the clone to just like be their own person, but Goto had other ideas.
Yeah, Goto's like, no, I'm gonna another Morimura. Don't mind if I do. I will go talk.
Well, no.
to
So
her and,
initially,
like,
that's what she wanted too. To be clear, initially she was like perfect, but then when it didn't work, she's like, yeah, I guess you can just be your own person.
Interesting that that compatibility cannot be transferred to your clones, and Morimura does not have compatibility. With
Yeah,
UFO
that's
mainframe
interesting
anymore?
too. She doesn't seem to have compatibility.
Huh. But previously did potentially? I don't know. Okay.
Until they invade, at least.
Okay.
That methodology sounds familiar. Was she basing this project off of those memory overriding crime reports? Mm-hmm. All in an effort to achieve compatibility? So compatibility isn't just a matter of differences in the nanomachines. There's more. This file looks like the last thing recorded.
Okay, final log. Let's take a look.
Ida-kun didn't make it back either.
Oh.
The remaining Sentinels are infected. No good to us. We're running out of options. We'll have to resort to Operation Aegis.
Ooh.
If we go that route, we'll be risking the future of humanity itself. How do I make the call on a decision like that? But I don't know how else he and I can survive this. This is my only chance.
Operation Aegis. Let's do the final log first.
The final log that Chihiro Morimura left on the UFO. She speaks at length on Operation Aegis. Her goal is that he and she would ultimately survive, even at the cost of humanity's future. The question is, who is he?
Operation Aegis.
Ever since the battle that ended with the Sentinels infected, Miss Morimura has been pushing this operation as one of its fiercest supporters.
Interesting. Her and who else?
Yeah, and this seems to be after Ito is like, I'll stay behind, you go.
Yeah.
Which we've already seen. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, we did see that. What the fuck? Okay.
Oh. That's puzzling. There's a log registered under my name.
Ooh! Show it to me.
As far as I know, I've never recorded anything like this.
Oh God, I'm scared. if I see old man Shikishima's face up on here, I'm gonna throw a fucking fit. All right, show it to me. God damn it!
He didn't even disguise his voice in here. It just sounds like Godo.
Oh my God. That's crazy. What the fuck? Continue, Renya Godo.
Did you confirm receipt of payment? Then I'm sure you can see to the details. Am I clear? I want her dead. Any means necessary.
Oh.
Execute her.
Oh.
And stop the project. That's not my problem. It's in your hands now.
Who are you speaking to? Oh my God.
Do you realize what'll happen if her project gets approved? It could ruin everything we've worked for. You know what must be done. Kill Chihiro Morimura.
I mean, I can only assume you're speaking to A. But I don't know why I just made that that connection.
I would love to hear more about your thoughts on that.
I mean, it's everything. I mean, it's everything regarding 426 and all of the Sentinel corruption, and he literally is standing above Morimura's dead body in one version of time, and I don't know, like. Maybe not the A Sekigahara that we know, but another version or a clone or an iteration of him.
That's definitely possible. No. I wasn't contradicting it. It just was a surprise.
Because
I'm gonna throw two wrinkles into this, not to contradict it again, because I actually think where you're coming from is interesting, especially because we don't know much about A, especially not on a long time frame. Two wrinkles are, I think we know with confidence that version of Renya Goto is from the inaccessible 2188.
Yes, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
So possible that 2188 can communicate with us, but we can't communicate with them, or we can't go there. Unclear what our relationship is with that future. But I'm only bringing that up to say sending directives from then is a little more complicated from what we know.
Yes, and I think that's a good point. I think it's possible.
Again, this is a wrinkle, not a contradiction.
Yeah.
I think it's
but like my counter to that would be that, you know, we have so many other, I guess, potential workarounds at play here. Like, we've already seen half of our cast appearing in 2188 in adult versions of themselves.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So, like,
that's true.
Yeah, like there maybe is a 2188 version of A Sekigahara that he's speaking to,
and a 2188 version of Chihiro potentially.
Yes, exactly. Or I don't know. I like the idea of maybe there's a way that he's speaking out in time or something. That's really fascinating. It could be that message could be, I mean, it doesn't have to be A, that could be to somebody else. What does young and or clone Renya Goto, head of Shikishima, have going on right now in this situation? too? Like, is it actually, is he speaking to himself? Is it Goto who needs to take care of Morimura, and take her out? Like, you know,
it sounded like we were missing half of that conversation.
Yes, yeah, like that was a phone call.
Yeah, so,
yeah,
exactly. So hard to tell. I had another. My other wrinkle is just we should, not this episode because we're pretty deep into it, but we probably want to sit down and have a real think about everything we know about 426.
Yes. That
just because we've heard a lot actually at this point, and we haven't really talked about it.
That's a really good point. Yeah. We might need to go into the logs and do a little 426 digging.
Exactly. As I said, wrinkle, not a contradiction. I more just realized that we haven't had a proper talk about what we've learned about 426 up to this point. And part of that's because like we sort of bounced away from the like Tomi's and Shinanome's and there's a bunch of timelines that may have been where we may learn more. But we have learned a decent amount even without that.
That's a really good point. Yeah, so it's probably good to just do like a little summary and see what we can connect. Yeah. I was gonna say too, I mean, I'm assuming we're almost through Goto's timeline here. So we'll see it through, but honestly, I think something I want to do next time is spend time in the logs and do destruction. I think that's a good idea. Weirdly, all of this stuff is making me kind of crave destruction because of how it plays into everything.
Definitely.
You know? And I'm like, and we get it's very fun, and we get some interesting little tidbits and conclusions as we push through it. Oh, I've been sitting on a screen for so long, it's going.
We can progress. But I agree. I think that would be a good place to go next.
Cool.
Was that really me?
Yeah, buddy.
That man was a Shikishima executive from the year 2188.
Clones and androids, my guy, and memories and all sorts of stuff. Literally everything is in play.
Is that supposed to be my future?
Oh no, I don't. No, that's your past, but it is the future. I don't know.
That is so interesting. I was about to say, Allison, that is the first time I've heard you say that, and that's very interesting.
But isn't that something though? Like that it's trippy. I almost can't think about it too hard.
That's fair. That's fair.
You know?
We can proceed.
But the future is the start, and and it is kind of the past. Like everything is moving back in time, but that is the origin of the events happening, you know? And
it's certainly the first events on our timeline.
Yeah. And this Goto is, I think, destined not to become the head of Shikishima. Depending on how this plays out. I guess we'll see. Huh.
Seems like a private communications log. The other person on the line wasn't recorded. But it's clear enough what they're talking about. That was an assassination order on Chihiro Morimura, which I seem to have called in.
What a time. What a time this is. Welcome. Oh, you are locked. Protagonist story. Okay. What? Protagonist with story progress at 80% or over.
All of the rest of them.
12. Okay.
Basically, we're not revisiting Goto until the end. Yes, we've unlocked him, but he's going to be locked right up until the very end.
What a fucking tease. Come on.
At least we have him in the carousel.
That's true. We have our 13 characters here. Look at that.
Isn't that amazing?
Wow. You.
My favorite thing is that A is at 42%, and I feel like we know fuck all.
Yes. I agree. I saw that
He's
too.
not much less than Megami, and Megami, like, we have a decent grasp on.
I saw that too. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Wow. Wow. This game is wild.
Well, you got what you asked for up front. I feel like we went on a real journey today.
I did. I got, not only did I get Renya Goto, but I also got confirmation who Old Man was. So all at once. Like,
we got introduced to Old Man and then confirmed who it was.
Oh, but of course. Oh, wow. You all look at all these people who fucked shit up. This is why we're all
you're
here.
Not wrong.
Everybody's in this carousel because they did something.
Looking at you, Shuamaguchi.
And you, Ryoko Shinonome. And you, Juro Karabe.
And honestly, you, Chihiro Morimura.
Yeah, holy shit. Yeah. Like, what a fucking mess. Like, of course we're gonna bring them all here to save humanity. They've caused this shit. Like, clean up your mess. I love this game. I love it so much.
Oh, me too.
Oh,
me
wow.
too.
Okay, yeah. Huh. All right. Well, I think next time we'll do a bunch of destruction. We'll look at mystery files. We'll contemplate the things we know and spiral over the things we don't, and then we'll go fight robots. Like, I think that's the plan.
A beautiful plan. And oh gosh, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. All right. We will see you next time, folks.
See you then.